restraints on him. Oh, actually, a tight end I heard of. Coming at number 8, we got Luke Schoonmaker, Michigan product. Coach Steve has him number 7. Dan has him outside the top 10. Brian has him 6, actually. So, woo, Brian, you start us off. You're the highest. I don't want to say you like him or love him.
Yeah. So, when I'm looking at my positional tiers here for the tight ends, I've got 5 guys that are essentially in 2 tiers, and then it's kind of all right. Who do you like after that? And I've got I don't is it Schoonmaker? Like I've heard it pronounced in 9 different ways.
Schoonmaker?
I don't watch many broadcasts of college.
I've heard Schoonmaker.
Oh, okay. So, all right. And, but I've got him, I've got him at 6. I think he's got the potential to grow into what we want to see from these fantasy tight ends. And so I elevated him more from the standpoint of like an upside ranking, like I'm probably ranking him based on like, okay, in my top 5, now it's pick your poison. So what do I like about a guy? The athleticism isn't bad. 9.75 RAS, 4.63 40 time, isn't great, but for a guy who's 245, 250 and 6'5", it's not terrible. I think he's in the running for like top 3 blockers in this class. I don't care much about blocking with a tight end, but I know the NFL does. So that could get him playing time. And I think he's got Michigan offense it's the Michigan offense. And I think a lot of guys go overlooked. And I think he's got a chance to grow into like a low end, like a poor man's Freiermuth. And so I'm kind of more ranking him on upside. Yeah.
Coach Steve.
Yeah, Schoonmaker, or however you say. I'm going to say Schoonmaker. I think I like him. I did like watching the film on him. I saw a lot of good things overall. I think that what Brian said about him and his ability to block is really good. And NFL teams will like that, which will get him on the field. And he was good in a lot of play actions scenarios while watching film on him. Again, I know while Dan's probably not going to like him, there's definitely going to be some things he heard mentioned in a second, but I feel like he was just an overall a good, effective tight end where he doesn't probably have upside play to his game, but I feel like he's just a solid floor play kind of tight end where you're going to get that blocking ability and you're going to be able to get, catching opportunities out of him constantly in the NFL as being a potential, that 1B kind of tight end for an NFL team.
Man, why are you hating?
Age is
Yes.
why I'm hating.
Okay.
He'll be 25 years old during his rookie season, and I don't want to say that I try to predict NFL draft capital when I'm making my rankings, but I do think that I don't want to make rankings where I'm going to make big swings and big adjustments based off of draft capital. And I'm just not sure if the age is going to scare off NFL teams. He's going to be 25 his rookie year. He'll be 29 by the time he finishes his rookie contract. I will give it, yes, he is a very plus level athlete. His RAS score is off the charts. 4.63 at his size is great. The age scares me a lot, and I didn't see anything popping off to kind of get me to overlook that age, if you know what I mean.
I hear you. That's one of my biggest things in Dynasty is age, and it's definitely a predicament when you're getting into some of these, especially tight ends, given the scenario that they're not always getting playing time, and you're going to have a 3-year asset who's going to be 30 years old on your Dynasty taxi squad or roster. So, Zach Cooch. Go ahead.
The thing is, it's kind of like it's a double-edged sword with tight end, right? Or maybe that's not the right metaphor. These guys take a little while to develop, so we're a little more cautious with a 24 or 25-year-old prospect. At the same time, age matters less for tight end and quarterback than it does for the other 2 positions. And so, we see guys be late bloomers. We see guys, be productive into their 30s. And so, I don't know, because we all love a certain tight end that we're going to talk about later, who is going to be 24 in October, and it's 1 year. So I don't know.
You never know. Like you said, like Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews, kind of like bloomed off. I wouldn't say like late, but those are two prime examples of tight ends that we're drafting now and redrafting dynasty.